It's time to buy some video games from GoodwillFinds.com. I've got their website pulled up on my computer here. They have a ton of different categories. You know we're here for the video games, so let's just go ahead and see what they provide right off the bat here, and then we can kind of rethink things. Oh my goodness. I was going to say we can rethink things, but when you look at a lot of 9 Joy-Cons for almost $300, you know right off the bat this is just not going to be good. Let's see if they're they're all untested and sold as is, which to me means they're broken or something's probably wrong with them. We've got some PS1s right off the bat here, $25 for one that needs to be repaired, 2 of them that needs to be repaired. Then we've got some Xbox 360s. These are probably both red rings. Here's a decent bundle. If you're looking for some Xbox One games and you're wanting to grow your collection, that's not too bad. Ooh, this Wii U bundle is not bad either. $90 for a PlayStation 2 is not a bad deal as long as everything works there. Plus, it's got that network adapter, which I think is worth some money. I want to say like 10 or 20 bucks maybe. Yeah, $18. I mean, that brings that PlayStation down to 70. That's not a terrible deal. It's not great, but it's not terrible if you're looking to start a collection here. There's some decent deals. Some I'm like, okay, not interested in them whatsoever. Wait, we gotta check this one out. Why was this so expensive? Mutant Nightmare 3? Oh, I typed 2. For the GameCube, it's worth $45 complete. Have it for $33. This might be a good deal. I don't have this one, so we're gonna add this one to the collection and hope that everything is good about it. What does it say? Powered on and tested? Okay, so I'm gonna add that to my bag. That is a solid steal. These prices on some of these are just insane, and then other times I'm like, this is a decent deal. You got Dark Cloud, it's just loose. Burnout 3, Jimmy Neutron, those are meh, but still, like, you could start a decent collection. Mario Party 8, is that worth that much? Let's see, Mario Party 8, just the Wii version. Okay, so it's $30 complete. Let's see what it is. Let's see if it's complete in box or not. That might be one I add just in case, if everything looks good. It says everything is good. I think I'm gonna buy this. Now, usually I'd say it's, what is that, $5 cheaper? It's usually like about that for cost of shipping and stuff, but I'm gonna buy enough hopefully to get free shipping, hopefully, so that might make up for it. This right here is probably worth it just for Battlefront and Battlefront 2. Probably about $12 a piece for those games. That gets you to 24. Crash probably gets you to 30, and then those are your extras on top. That's not a bad deal. Here's an okay deal. If you're just starting a collection, again, this would be a good deal. You're paying under $10 each here, but honestly, I have some of those games and I don't need them. Ooh, Rock Band controllers. I don't know how much those go for. That might not be a bad deal. Rock Band keyboard. It's a keytar, technically. No dongles, but I don't think these need them because they're the PlayStation 3 ones. Let's see if I can find it. So $28. Yeah, they're the PlayStation 3 ones, but I can't tell. I think it's this one. $35 for just the loose keyboard. They wanted, what did they want for this? $55. That's not bad, but I'm gonna pass on it. You could probably make $10, $15 maybe, but I don't know if it's worth it, to be honest with you. Ooh, we could buy some Dora games or some bad sports games that no one wants. This would be a great deal for this Wii if the game was there, but I also kind of want to check it out. It is missing the game, it looks like. Yeah, there's no game here, but okay, so complete in the box, that's worth $322. According to price charting, 175. I am missing the game. I think this is pretty sick. I don't know. Oh, and it's fully tested. I think I'm gonna do this one. The box itself is worth 120 bucks. For 80 bucks, I'm gonna add that. I'm gonna go ahead and check out and find one more thing.
Several days later.
Okay, so it's been about a week now and I got all the packages in the mail. So let's go ahead and go through this. I spent $230 on everything, but let's see if it was actually worth it. There's two smaller packages and then the big box here. Let's start off with the smallest package, which feels like a Nintendo 64 game, which my guess would be Snowboard Kids, but ooh, Snowboard Kids 2. So that has the sticker on it. It shows you, here you could see the game itself. There's obviously some stuff that needs to be fixed, and I will need to check and make sure everything is good here. This is what it looks like on the back here. As you can see, there is that tape that went all the way around. However, I'll be interested to see how this is. I want to say this was pretty cheap here. Yeah, I believe this was 60 bucks. Let me check and double check basically. Yeah, $60 for this, which is not a bad deal. I'll clean it up and add this to my collection. I think that price is pretty decent for that. And then we've got the next package here that is probably slightly bigger. This feels like 2 games maybe. What else do we have? We have 2 games and then the big boy here. So hopefully everything in here is good and we don't have to worry about something broken or anything like that. Again, stuff is padded and it was extra bubble wrapped, which is totally awesome. Here is the bubble wrap wrapper that was on the outside, and then they had some on the inside, which is totally awesome. I absolutely love that. And it even actually shows kind of what it comes with and everything. You could see there, they've like tested it and everything. Let's get it out and look at this piece of paper here. The price tag up here, 150 bucks, which is crazy. This is actually kind of interesting though. It gives you a little insight. It says whether they're gonna go to Goodwill Finds website or eBay. Says the store, says what it is, and talks a little bit about it. Manual included, and it did say that the unit powers on, but dang, this is in really good condition. I don't know how this unit powers on, but maybe they have a GameCube to test it. This thing is in really good condition. Just take a look at that. And then if you want to check out that, both the games are there and the manual. Let's go ahead and check out these discs. Wow, these discs, they look like they have been resurfaced, but I don't know if that was Goodwill themselves. I'm guessing not. This one looks like it has a lot more use or wear, and that was the first disc, so that kind of doesn't surprise me. Overall, this was a total of $33.99, and that's a really good deal for this. This is a really good copy. I'm definitely glad to be able to add that to the GameCube collection. And then we've got kind of the same thing here with the Mario Party 8. Again, this one has the, I want to make sure it doesn't have any personal information here first before I show it to you. But yeah, everything's good. Tells you whether it was good to go to Goodwill or eBay. It says where it was, what the date was, and then what it is. They only wanted 30 bucks for this. It was on sale for 25, so I'm definitely glad that I got this. And again, this looks like it's in good condition. The manual's there, even the Club Nintendo stuff, which I wish was still a thing, but it's not. Everything is really good about this. The condition is really nice. If you look at it, everything looks really good. They definitely did their due diligence cleaning this. Everything looks great about this. I want to check the disc again. And I mean, like, minimal spots here and there, but nothing crazy. That will definitely work. So I'm definitely stoked upon that as well. But now we have the huge package, which you already probably know what it is. Let's be real here. I'm interested to see the condition of this thing though, and it's kind of interesting how this will play out. I think we'll check it all out and then we'll talk about it, but I'm definitely interested to see. It has fragile stickers all over it, as you can see, and so hopefully that means everything is good to go. Just gotta make my way through. And all right, look at this. Look how good they packaged this. That is definitely awesome. Ooh. All right, let's go ahead and pull this thing out. I'm gonna try not to make too big of a mess right here. Let's just set that off to the side there. And this isn't in that bad of condition right here. Check this out. This doesn't look too bad here. You've got the front and then the back. Let's go ahead and unwrap this bag and hope that there's no actual tape on the box itself. But sometimes you can't really do anything about that, especially when you buy something like this from Goodwill. Now, I ended up paying a total of 85 bucks for this, which I think is a huge steal. And obviously the condition of this could have been better, but you also have to remember this came from a Goodwill. As you can see, there's stuff right there. The ends are kind of beat up, but what would you expect? I wouldn't expect anything different. But overall, it looks like a console case that, or a box that someone used, so I'm not too upset there. I think this will look great on my shelves, but let's go ahead and pull this out of the box here. I'll set that aside so we don't have any problems. Okay, so right off the bat here, we've got the black GameCube compatible Wii. Now, as you can see, unfortunately the door has been broken, but that's probably the least of my concerns out of all of this. But let's see. Okay, so right off the bat here, oh man, this isn't a Wii Motion Plus remote. I wonder if they swapped that or something, because it should have came with a Wii Motion Plus. That's kind of a bummer. You can see down there at the bottom, it's just the regular Wii emote, which it is what it is, and then a nunchuck. And let's see what else. They put a bunch of padding in the box, which is probably good, just to keep things from rolling around and everything. And it came with a sensor bar, came with the AV cord, and then it came with the power cord. We've got the console here. Let's plug it in and turn it on. And there is no game in it, unfortunately, and there's no memory card there, but it is what it is. That is perfectly okay with me. So there you have it. That's everything that I bought from GoodwillFinds.com. But let's go ahead and look up these prices on Price Charting now that it's a week later and I know the condition. And let's see if we can figure out about what this costs. All right, so I've got my computer pulled up here. Let's go ahead and check out how much all of this stuff is actually worth. I ended up paying $230 for everything. So let's go ahead and check out Price Charting, and then I'll add up everything and see if this was actually worth it. Starting up with Snowboard Kids 2. This is a game I don't have for my Nintendo 64 collection, so I'm glad to have added it. I ended up adding it to the collection for $60. So let's see how much it's going for on Price Charting. Now, it is the Nintendo 64 version, obviously, and it looks like it's going for $74, which is totally awesome because that's about $14 more expensive than I actually paid, which is totally great. But let's go ahead and move on to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Nightmare 3 for the GameCube. And again, this one is complete. We are going to go, what is that? Mutant Nightmare 3? That'll be way quicker than trying to type it out. And then right off the bat here, I ended up paying a total of $34 for this. And this one is complete. So it's worth $45, which is totally awesome. Again, another 10 bucks here. which is definitely great to see. And then we've got Mario Party 8 for the Wii here. Let's go ahead and check that out. Mario Party 8. Pull that up on price charting. We've got $30, and I ended up paying $25. This is complete as well, so that's definitely good. We're going to go ahead and add 30 bucks there. And then last but not least is this Wii Sports Resort, Wii Sports console. Now, I've got to deduct money for these things because honestly, it doesn't have the Wii Motion Plus, and then it doesn't have these games. So we'll add in what this is complete, and then we'll go ahead and look up these three things that are missing and subtract those prices from it. So starting off, I'm going to go Wii Sports Resort, and I'm interested to see if I'll be able to figure out which this is. And I believe it's this top one here. Let me make sure. Wii Sports Resort. It's not that one, actually. I don't think. Wii Sports Resort, and Wii Motion Plus. Okay, so let's see. It looks... Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, cool. So I was confused a little bit because that picture is a little different. But this one is exactly that. And it looks like $322 for this complete. $322. So it would be worth $471. But remember, we've got to deduct the Wii Motion Plus. So that one loses 20 bucks. So we'll deduct 20 bucks here. And then let's find those other two games. We got Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort. So we'll start off with Wii Sports. And unfortunately, when you do that, you get a whole listing of Wii games that happen to be sports games. I don't know why it sorts like that. But Wii Sports, if it's complete, is worth 26 bucks. So we're going to subtract 26 bucks here. And then we've got Wii Sports Resort, which is $31. Unless there's a different one. Cardboard Sleeve is the one that's 25. Let's do 31. I'll just, for the sake of this, I'll subtract 31. $394 is what all of this stuff is worth, which is totally awesome. But to be honest with you, I'm not selling any of this stuff. I bought all of this to keep in my collection. However, to be able to buy it for basically 165 bucks cheaper from Goodwill finds, as risky as it is, actually turned out to be well worth it for me. Obviously, the Wii Motion Plus controller was the only downside. I knew it didn't come with the games, but honestly, this turned out to be pretty good, so I'm really happy about it. But I want to know what you think. Comment down below and let me know if this you think was worth the $230, or do you think I could have spent my money better? But I'm going to get out of here. Got to clean some of this stuff up and test everything out. But check that video out if you haven't already. I, however, am pleasantly surprised with this. I feel like if I wanted to sell all this stuff, I could probably easily sell this for 300 bucks on Facebook Marketplace. But don't worry, all that is staying in my collection. So I want to know what you think about this. Comment down below. Would you buy from GoodwillFinds.com or not? But enough about that. I'm getting out of here, so check that video out if you haven't already.